Hi Ashley, it's mommy. Today has been such a weird day and I don't know why. It just feels like everything's just a little off, like things are just a little sideways and I don't know why. Maybe it's the full moon? I don't know. But today is really weird. Anyway, it's September 1st. This year's flown by. It's crazy. I probably won't start decorating for fall until the 1st of October, but my living room is a wreck because, as you know, I'm painting and I hate the color. I hate it. I hate it so much. Always having color on the wall and then going to no color is weird and I don't like it. But I'm trying to stick with the original vision of lightening up the space. But I don't know. I don't think I like it, but whatever happens is gonna happen because I'm not repainting it. I know I say I'm not gonna repaint and I repaint like once a year, but I'm really not repainting it. I forget how much I hate painting whenever I make these decisions, and now I'm in the middle of it and I'm like, oh, this is sucky. Anyway, so I want to show you the stuff I got at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna start off with these dumb. They're not dumb. It was me that was dumb. I call myself separating everything, and so I can just reach and get it. So I put these little votives. I have the little candle in there that's burning, the little electric tea light. But I had 4 of these, 2 each. Because, like I said, my mom is always teasing me about buying 3 of things. So I was like, okay, well, I'll make it 4. I'll get 2 of each. Okay, I put them in the thing so I could have easy access to them. And I stepped on the thing. One flew up and out and on the ground and it just crashed. So now I'm back to 3, which I should have just got 3 in the first place. And then this wouldn't happen. But anyway, they had more colors of these, but I just got like the orange and the green for fall. And then whenever Christmas comes around, I'll just leave out the green ones for Christmas colors. But anyway, so yeah, so now I only have 3, and I just should have bought 3 because I wasted $1. I found this guy, this little short guy. And I was like, oh, this would be neat to put something in. But of course, I went to the crappy Dollar Tree, and they only had 1 of these in the whole store, and it was just in some random place. So I got this, and for some reason, I thought I had the silver ones, but I actually had the black ones, so I'll probably end up spray painting this so they'll all match. But yeah, so Terrence, my little brother, actually pulled the other ones apart. Like, I was struggling, like, oh, I can't get this apart. And then I was like, see if you can get it apart. And he goes, dude. And I'm like, for real? And then, of course, I had to say I loosened it up for him. The next thing, I got the VegePals Sunny Sunflower. I got that just for you, Ashley. Look at this sunflower. Why does he look? Oh, he looked like he's afraid to me. But yeah, I got this for you. Look, it's waving, Ashley. Ashley is the only person in the world I know that does not like sunflowers. I planted some outside, like her 9th grade year of high school, and she swears it watched her walk to school. She's like, it just follows me. And I'm like, you're nuts. So I did that on purpose because I thought it was hilarious that she's freaked out by sunflowers. I think she says they're too big. They're just too darn big. Anyway, so next I got air freshener clip for the vent. And it's so cute. I got 2 of those. Now I know they sell these Bahama and Company at Target because I bought like the not necklace one, but the one that you hang around the rearview mirror. And it got so hot in the car, the glue holding the flowers on melted and all the flowers fell off. So, but hopefully since these are vent clips, then it should be okay. And this is pina colada scented. These right here are the only scents that they had was pina colada. Let's see. And then I got this right here. One for me and one for my mommy. Sink strainers. Once they had like blue and I don't know. They might have had another color. And then I got these furniture scratch markers because I have a lot of dark furniture and you know they can get scratched. Now these right here coming from Dollar Tree, $1. I found there was a 6-pack. I have no clue who I was. I want to say I was in DD's discounts, but there was a 6-pack and they were $6.99. So, and I didn't need all them colors, so $3-4, which actually I'll probably just use this black one. I mean dark brown one. But I do have some light color stuff too. So, and I got some washi tape. These are smiley face ones. And these are balloons. Because I swear I'm going to fix my planner. Because I keep seeing people decorate their planner. And I want to do it too. And one day, when I put my living room back together, I'm going to do it. I got a lot of stuff. Well, first I'm going to start off with this e.l.f. bronzer. I bought this. And I took it out of the pack because I just knew I was going to use this before I made this video. But it needs a brush. And I didn't feel like looking for a brush. So yeah, I'm shiny. But I don't even know if that's what bronzer does. I assume bronzer like gives you some color. But I already have color. So I don't know. I'll just see how this works out. Because, you know, like I said, I don't really do makeup too much. I got eye enhancing mascara. I bought 2 of those. Oh. Bought 2 of those. One for me, one for Ash Bash. So I just threw that in that bag. That's accumulating stuff over there. I bought eyeliner and shadow stick. And it's purple. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I got 2 of those. Toss one of those in there for Miss Ashley also. I don't know how much this bag is going to cost for me to mail it. I got Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer. I have no idea what that is. Champagne colored, it says. Preps your eyelid for a smoother, longer lasting, crease proof eyeshadow. Oh, okay. I guess so. 2 of those. So you can try that out too. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. 2 of those. Let's see. Eyelid Beautiful Browns. I saw the guy putting those out, and I didn't want to stock them on the aisle, so I had to go back the next day and get them. But I like the way it says base, lid, crease, and line, because I never know where this stuff goes whenever I pretend like I'm going to wear it. Or when I make the attempt. Clarifying pressed powder. I guess this is what I should have opened instead of the bronzer. Yep. Did I buy 2 of these eyeshadows? Oh, no, I didn't. Apparently, look at this. I don't know why I bought this. Because I don't think this would go well with my... I wouldn't even know how to begin with this. Oh, almost fell. I'm going to edit that out. But I don't even know where to begin with this. Oh, I don't know. I think I might have just wasted $1 on that. I got e.l.f. lotion wipes. I don't know what this does either. I guess you wipe. It doesn't say it's for the face. Open packet and remove a lotion wipe. Gently apply to skin wherever you would like to hydrate and moisturize for long-lasting, non-sticky feel. Oh, okay. So you can use this anywhere. So I thought that was kind of cool. Because I keep this big old bottle of lotion in my car, and sometimes I feel like it's inconvenient. It's taking up a lot of space. And I guess I'll send you one of these. I bought 2 of these, and I guess maybe I'll send you one. Yeah, I guess I will. Next is, oh, and I brought this brush. This Total Face brush. I have one from my Bare Minerals, but that sucker's old, and I don't know. Probably needs to be thrown away. I bought this Tone soap. This one is Fruit Peel. And this one is Pink Peony and Rose Oil. I don't usually like rose scent, but I like this. It must be the peonies. But yeah, I remember whenever I was in elementary school, and you know how the teachers send a list of supplies, and they asked the parents to bring soap for the bathroom. And my mom bought me a box of Tone, and I was so excited. And then I didn't know that the whole class had to share, so all our soaps were up on a shelf, and whenever you ran out of soap, the teacher would say, okay, go get a bar of soap. And one of the stupid boys took my Caress soap into the boys' bathroom, and I was so mad. Okay, anyway, check this out. Breath Mints. Fruit flavored lemon heads. Look at that. That's cool. And this one, Red Hot Cinnamon Mints. Daddy's not going to touch these. He hates cinnamon so much. I love cinnamon. Cameron doesn't like cinnamon either. I think that's weird. And then I got this nasal decongestant. Actually, Daddy picked it up first because Daddy was sick last week. He was coughing and all kind of stuff. And he went and bought some Zantac. I don't know. I don't get sick, so I don't know the name of this stuff. But, and it didn't work. It's like $17 a bottle. So he goes in Dollar Tree, picks this up, and he said it works great. He felt like better immediately after like 2 days of taking the Zantac. Oh, and I got some of this French mocha cappuccino. People are hauling these, and I had seen these, and I was gonna pass. And here is the, okay, what did I say? French vanilla cappuccino. This one is mocha. And I was gonna pass on these because I wasn't too sure about this. Made in the USA. Remember that commercial used to come on all the time? Anyway. So I'm going to try it, see if I like it. If I don't, then I don't. I'll send them to you, the unused packets. And then I got 4 of these guys. And I like these because, like, sometimes you buy the ones that you got to push down on top. And I don't know. It's like I can't get them to fit right. So, but this one right here, it comes off with the little snaps. And I just want these for, to hold, like, get in there. The rice and stuff. There we go. Like, for real, the cheap thing. Anyway, and it has a little pourer. But I just want it to hold like the rice and the quinoa and that kind of stuff. This thing is not acting right. But like I said, it's just for the rice and stuff. But at least it fits on there. Some of the other ones, it's like you press and one side go in and the other side come out. And it's like, ugh, whatever. And then I saw this tea. The tea bag collection. Earl Grey tea, green tea, English breakfast tea. So I grabbed that. See if I liked it. That is it for, oh, let me, that's it for haul stuff. I got all that stuff from Dollar Tree. finished this book, Confessions. I finished it yesterday. Confessions by Sasha Campbell. And let me tell you, this book is a mess. It was like, I didn't know if I liked it or not, but I couldn't put it down because I had to see what was going to happen next. So, basically, Nikki is a radio DJ. And her marriage was falling apart. And while her husband, who's in the Army Reserves, was away in Iraq, he sends her a letter saying that he wants to separate, get a divorce, whatever, and let them move on with their lives. And so she's like, okay. She knew her marriage was over for a while because come to find out they had lost a child. And after they lost the child, 2-year-old child, they grew apart. And I thought, that's kind of weak. Seemed like, you need each other more than ever. But it's explained later in the book what happened. So she moves on and she meets this guy that her friend Trinette tells her, oh, well, just have sex with him and don't have a relationship with him. I heard he was crazy. And she's like, okay, so she start going out with this guy because she's not a one-night stand kind of lady, I guess. And so she starts going out with this guy. Okay, and now mind you, she also owns a bookstore. It seems like authors always have a character that is somehow literature based, like they either own a bookstore or they're a writer themselves, or maybe an editor for a magazine. It's something to do with the written word. But anyway, so she has a bookstore, and then on top of that, she's a relationship expert for the local radio station. And so she has this guy that calls in, and she calls him Mr. Loser. And she was talking about how needy he was. Okay, but then she turns around and starts dating this guy, and she doesn't realize he's like really needy also. And like this guy was a creeper. Like he'd be outside of her work. He'd send her flowers, just all kind of, too much. Just too much. It's like, dude, don't you have a job? Don't you have some friends? And so it's like immediately he's like, I love you. Red flag, red flag. He's like, I love you. You're great. And if we're going to be together, it's just going to be me and you. And I'm like, lady, why don't you just tell this dude you just got out of marriage and maybe you don't want to be committed so quickly. But anyway, so she's dating this guy, and then her friend Trinette, she's married. That's the one I had said something about earlier. She's really slutty, and she's basically a prostitute because she charged men to have sex with them. That's what she does, and she's like really materialistic. So, but she's married, and her husband lives in Richmond, Virginia, and he is actually the CFO of the company, so he has plenty of money, and she actually has plenty of money also. At first I was like, this heifer needs to get a job, but she does have a job and she makes good money, but she's just, control thing. I don't know what it is, but that's explained also. Apparently she was molested as a child, and that's revealed and all that happened with that by her uncle. Actually, she was molested by her uncle. And so it goes through the story, and basically the guy that the Nikki, the radio DJ, is dating, he turns out to be bad as crazy. That thing is a nut. I was like, are you kidding me? But it's kind of like he went from subtle crazy to just real crazy she and her husband decided that they were going to work it out. Because come to find out, that was also a miscommunication where she was allowing somebody else to send her letters for her, and the girl just wasn't sending her letters. So the guy thought that his wife wasn't communicating with him while he was in Iraq. And so he was like, okay, my marriage is over. So he sends her the letter saying the marriage is over. But come to find out that the other girl, the previous girl that she fired, wasn't sending the letters. She just shoved them somewhere, and then her new assistant sent them off, and he got them all at one time. So they were like, okay, we're going to work on our marriage. It was a misunderstanding. And so, but now she got to get rid of this creeper dude. And what gets me is both these women are sleeping with these other men in their husbands' homes. That is just scummy to me. That is like, oh my gosh, like the Trinette lady, she talked about she got to change her bed sheets because her husband will be home that weekend. I was like, yeah. And then the Nikki, she just got dude all up in the kitchen cooking food. I mean, he was just in there. I don't know about anybody else, but you not gonna be up in my house, homeboy. Not in my husband's house. I don't care if we're on the splits or what. You're not gonna be up in my husband's house. That's just disrespectful. That's trifling and disrespectful. But anyway, so the book, it was okay. It made me cry actually a few times, especially reading about the daughter dying and then reading about the girl being molested. That was terrible. I was crying. But of course, all's well that ends well. I mean, they had some, like I said, some ridiculous parts in there. But it's like for the most part, I didn't like the book, but I could not put it down. Like, I would go and paint for a little while, then come back and read. And so, after you get past that the first quarter of the book, it moves on. It moves on quickly. But, I don't know. And then sometimes it kind of repeated itself with some things. I guess maybe it was reminding you. And that was like typos. I counted like 3 typos in the book. So that right there kind of caught me off guard. But I guess I'll excuse it. This is a decent sized book. I don't know. But there was like 3. Like the last 2 I marked them. I let 2 of them pass without marking them. And then the last 2 I broke out the pen and noted it. Anyway. But it's stuff like no S's, or like instead of it, like the sentence was like, I don't want to fill your head full of whatever. And for fill, instead of F-I-L-L, it had F-E-E-L. And I was like, no, that is not right. who proofread this book? That is not right. Anyway, but it was okay. So, and then this other book, The Setup in Soho, I tried to continue reading this, and I maybe read like a couple more chapters, and then I kind of got bored with this one again. I don't know what it is. I'm like a third of the way through, and it's just not grabbing me. I think it's the side story. I'm not sure. So maybe I'll start reading this one next. My mom said that Janet Daly is a great writer and that she used to love her books. So this is Crazy in Love. I think there's 2 books in this. Bed of Grass and After the Storm. Yeah. So 2 for, I guess, yeah, $1. I got these at dollar store. So, Bed of Grass, Valerie Wentworth knows only too well that the most beautiful memories can be bittersweet. But even if it means seeing Judd Prescott again, she has to go home to Maryland for her grandfather's funeral. Her young son has never seen the green countryside where she grew up. Good thing it hasn't changed all that much, and neither has Judd. One look in his eyes, and she's right back where she started, crazy in love. And After the Storm, Laney McLeod's, is it McLeod? Laney McLeod's, is it McLeod's? I don't know. Laney's mother wanted only the best things in life for her beautiful daughter. And for a while, Laney had it all, including the perfect husband. Back then, Rad McLeod had to, who names a kid Rad? Rad McLeod had to have been the handsomest Nicest guy in Denver, Colorado. Hey, he still is. And he's the only man Lainey ever truly loved. Now, Rad's back. They're both a little older and a whole lot wiser, and the romance is hotter than ever. I don't know what either one of these two books is about. I don't know. I'm not seeing what exactly the theme is. Yep. So yeah, speaking of red flags, when I was a teenager, there was this guy. I don't even remember his name, but I remember he was really cute and he had like really pretty eyes, and like every time like all the girls would see him, they'd be like, "Oh, he's so cute." And so I don't know how I met him. I don't remember his name. I don't remember how we met, anything. All I remember is I was talking to him one day on the phone, and it was, this right here was 20 plus years ago. So my grandmother was like, "Hey, I need to use the phone." And so, then you got to get off the phone. And this was like on a Saturday afternoon or something. So I was hanging out with my best friend, Michelle. And so I'm like, "Okay, let me call you back in 10 minutes. That's what I tell the guy. "Let me call you back in 10 minutes. My grandmother wants to use the phone." And he goes, "Okay." So we hang up. My grandmother makes a phone call. It was only like a couple of minutes. It wasn't that long. She gets off the phone. He calls me back 12 minutes later and say, "Why didn't you call me back?" Done, done, done. Bye. Bye, boy. Bye. Red flag. It's like, really? Really? Don't call me whenever I tell you I'm going to call you back and ask me why I didn't call you back 2 minutes after you thought your phone was supposed to ring. Like, are you kidding me? So needless to say, I didn't talk to that dude again. Actually, whenever I saw him the next day out and about, I act like I didn't even see him. It's like, no, I do not do needy. I do not do needy. So don't ask me why I didn't call you back. Don't ask me why I didn't call you back. Don't ask me where I've been. Don't ask me where I'm going. You already know this. Don't ask me those questions because I'm going to look at you like you are absolutely crazy. I'm like, my husband don't even ask me where I've been. You kids can't ask me where I've been. I don't know. It's just something about having to answer that question that has always just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, back to whatever.